is Jeremy Sparkling Eyes. I've worked with Indigenous Corp for more than a year now. Well, April 13th, 2020 was my first day. I worked my way up to senior manager here. I started off as a perimeter guard, worked my way to perimeter TL, and then after that I support TL because we shut down for like a couple days, not even. We just shifted from perimeter to support. And from support I was a support TL, and then I became one of the managers here. There was only 2 of us at the time. And then we structured into 4, and then now I am a senior manager, the only one. I came in, let's see, my first day was April 13th, and I've been here since. And then I was even here when April took over, and then when we changed from perimeter to support, and then been here since, just kind of slowly rising up through the ranks over it. People that I've been working with here, a lot of good friends, and I'm even from this reserve, right? But I don't know much people from here. And that's one of the things, you know, like out of this job, like I wanted to be more involved, I guess you can say. I did want to be more involved. I was like, because I don't know anyone. I have like family out here. I don't know anyone that's as much here. Band member and all, but once I got this job, that's when I started like meeting everyone and like being more involved, helping out that more than I thought was possible with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a good experience here though, really good experience, you know, a lot of great people, a lot of new friends, a lot of people that I'm even related to that I didn't know, like all this close family that, you know, it took me 29 years to finally meet, right? And like, I did take this job obviously for money, right, at first, but then all the skills and like new abilities I acquired from this, it's crazy, you know? I got my security license, everything like that. It's not just like everyone's just coworkers, like we're a family here, right? Everyone actually like looks out for each other, not just the TLs and managers. We actually make sure that everyone's okay before they're good to go for their shift and all that. It's you got to be able to deal with like high stress situations, right? Because we deal with the public all the time there, and you know they can be very rude sometimes, and we just you know, we still repay their rudeness with kindness. We don't. It's part of our security training that we got. You know, we gotta maintain. But I guess things that I don't like would be main thing would be just time missed with family, right? Like even though I still get to go home every night, you know, but I'm going home, pretty much just eating, showering, going to sleep, waking up, getting ready, coming back to work. And I repeat that for 7 days. And sometimes I fill in quite a bit, right? That's one thing that I've actually done with this job is I've put a lot of time into this job, and I did get really stressed out sometimes, you know, and it was a really intense year. Like it's not just work stuff, right? You know, like home life too. Home life with this, it affected my performance at times. A lot of good things came. I made a lot of friendships here. I met a lot of people. I gained some new strengths and skills that I wouldn't acquire in this, like in any other field that I was looking at for job. But with this one here, you know, it's like my public speaking improved a lot. I was not good at that. I was like terrified to talk in front of people, and then part of a TL thing is you know you gotta give toolboxes and address to everyone there, and that was one of the things I was scared of, was dealing with that. And with the high stress situations that we go with sometimes, I used to suffer from like a type of anxiety that I don't have it anymore now. Like if something is really, you know, you gotta think and act right then and there. That is something that I got from this too. I didn't have that before, like be able to not just kind of laze about and like, oh, I don't know what to do right now, right? That's some of the things there. A lot of the youth here, that's one of the things too, like a lot of our guards and all that, this is like their first job, right? So they're learning the value of employment here. They know what it's like to, like, you know, to support the livelihood that they want, the lifestyle that they want. And as was said before, you know, it is acquired lifestyle, right? For the 7 days on, 7 days off, and committing to those two, and they learned a lot there, a lot for the youth, like I said. It was honestly great working with everyone here, you know, like some of them I'll probably be friends with for a long time still after that, you know. Some jobs like you're friends with them at work and all that, but then when it's done, you know, you just lose contact with them. But with some of these here, you just feel like they are lifelong friendships that you've made. And they all did a great job. Everyone did a great job. The ones who stuck it out too, because there are people who have been here as long as me and some slightly longer too, right? So that's almost like we're almost going on 2 years here, right? Over 18 months now. And they all did a great job, and I'm really proud of them. And I learned stuff from them. You know, we got to just share stories too, and it was good. It was a really good run. Our boss April, right? She taught me so much. Like, she's the one who even trained me on my security. You know, I got my security training for April, and you know, I've learned so much from her, and I'm really grateful. Like, I don't think she understands like how much she actually did for me, and taught me everything that she gave me, and all the experiences. And she's even like, with the high stress situation, she's the one who really helped me with that there. Like, okay, here you go, you know, like, right, if there's something I don't know what to do too, she's a really good coach too at that. And she's just a really, like, at this point, she's not even just the boss, she's like a really good friend who's just teaching me everything as I go, right? And it's awesome everything that I got out of it.
Hello, my name is Cole Whiskey Jack Chizen. I'm a senior manager here at Satellite Perimeter Security. The most important part of our process is the training and development of our team, our security professionals. We undergo training of the Alberta Basic Security Training, the ABST, first aid training, and multiple types of different first aid trainings, mental health first aid that has a First Nations focus, emergency first aid triage, the Narcan administration for overdoses. We undergo AED training, CPR. Another aspect of training we've undergone is PPCT, which is pressure point control training, where you would be able to defend yourself in high stress situations. And all this training really helps to boost the confidence of our team. I myself underwent skill development with handcuff training, and be able to manipulate those pressure points to assist in arrest or escort belligerent people out in a security field. And a lot of my compatriots underwent that training as well. The really important part for April to have is her team being very well trained in developing those skills, not only as security professionals, but as individuals. And those trainings lead to higher confidence in the job, and beyond this project, career development, being able to find a job in security or office work. Touch on the office work aspect. I myself have risen through different promotions. I started as a guard and got my security training. I was given the opportunity to be a team lead, where I got to manage a team, really come out of my shell, and work on my time management skills as well, running around the entirety of the nation, checking on our checkpoints and our guards, and building a bond through them, with them, and mentoring them. Then I got moved on to the admin support team, where my mentor really showed me the ropes of office work, filing, auditing, reviewing, interpreting, and creating paperwork, and interpreting statistics that we had in the nation of the COVID-19 transmission deliveries we had done. To touch on, to go even further, I got this recent position of senior manager, and that's where April has been developing my skills further than what I had previously done through leadership and mentorship. I learned how to do payroll. I managed the payroll of a team. I started building budgets, reviewing budgets, learning about, she really taught me about crew management. So April has a really vested interest in developing not only the entire team skills, but individual skills, where she sees that potential. And most importantly, here we want our nation's youth, for a lot of these throughout the last 2 years, last 22 months, this has been the first job of a lot of our nation's youth, and they're giving them that opportunity to train and learn skills and professional background has been such a great help to this community.
Hi, my name is Rowena Steinhauer, and I am a team administrator for the Indigenous Stone Corporation company. If I had known the self-growth that I would have done personally, I think I would have applied for the position a long time ago. When I had started, I was just a regular guard. I had my drivers and just my ability to work and my eagerness to be at the job. Since then, I have went from a regular guard to a team lead to now a team administrator. I made it my mission as a team lead to manage my team in a way that was also mentally and physically safe, and also a fun work environment for my crew. As I moved up to a administrator position, I followed the same way that I would as a team lead, but this time I got to expand my problem-solving skills. So if a guard was having a problem with their personal life that was affecting their work ethic, we would resolve the problem before taking disciplinary actions for them. This job has also fulfilled a soul purpose to me as well. I'm passionate about my community and want to help, and I am eager to help in any way that I can. So some of the ways that we have done this, we're looking for displaced people. We handed out backpacks for them. Also, the support for the COVID-19 pandemic. Our nation has provided hampers to the families and really tried to minimize the exposure to it as well within the community and in households. I know that a lot of people have been affected by it, and to me the work that we do around the clock has really showed improvement in our nation and really keeping everybody safe.
I'm really happy for this job, and I'm really grateful that this happened for our community. I really enjoyed working here with all my fellow coworkers and all the young people, and they employed a lot of us here, and I'm also just grateful that we were able to take care of the people that had COVID, and we were very supportive to that, and even handing out all the food hampers, the organizing, the sorting, the hauling, the loading, and then delivery. It's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding, because when you get to the houses, it's everyone's really happy, and they're just thank you, and I don't know, that's I don't know, feels good in my spirit, in my heart anyways. We just had a really good crew to work with, all throughout this past 2 years, guys? 2 years? Yeah. And then just having it going away now, it's kind of a little bit sad, because we all became a family and a big team, and we all just help each other. If somebody needs help doing this, and they're there to pick up right away. Everybody just works together, and that's what I liked about our community, working together our young people. And I'm just really grateful for the experience that I had with security. I never thought I would ever be a security, ever. But it was a good experience that I had working with April and the crew. So I'm really happy and grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you, April in Saddle Lake.
My name's Angel. Angel Whiskey Jack. I'm a guard for Saddle Lake Cree Nation Security. And on this job, we were helping out the nation quite a bit during the last 2 years. I've actually been here since the beginning. When April took over the company, she transformed it into more of a community helping program. We started support. We started the isolation units. We got everything up and running. We were making sure that the people who had COVID-19 were safe and taken care of. We tried our best to ensure proper health. And we delivered food hampers to those in isolation at their homes. We delivered food to those in the isolation units. We ensured that their safety came first, so anything they needed, we were on it. within the next 5 minutes. We're preparing everything, getting it delivered to them. When there was a call from the kitchen to go deliver the food, we'd be on it like that. We'd be making sure that they were well taken care of, asking them, how are you? How's everything going? And they would debrief with us. We do wellness checks and ensuring that they're doing okay. Because I know it does get lonely in isolation. I've had a few family members in isolation, and they just having that little bit of human contact means the world sometimes. And so it really helped them. We would dress up in our PPE, and we'd ensure that we were safe while we were helping them out. Like, our job has many tasks and duties that come with it, just because we're always here for our community. We're always trying to look out for one another, and that's the way it should be.